are a mastermind of this. So I totally have been sitting with you now for about 30 minutes, and I've forgotten to thank you. You sent me socks with my face on it.
I see I'm following you.
And the problem that I had was my assistant, you know, she's new and she like opens up a lot of my mail and she's like, hey, somebody got you socks. And it wasn't until later I discovered that there was a letter with it and it was from you.
Yes.
Because I gave those socks to my CFO who I really get on her nerves. So I was like, hey, Ruth, on nights where you feel like, you know, you're annoyed with me, put on the Chris Cano socks. Where did you get that photo of me? Is it on Facebook? Dude, you got to see these socks, Saulo. I'll see if we can get you a pair.
Yeah.
Dude, it's me and the mustache and everything. So you're taking, you know, I appreciate how you do things, man. You know, a little bit of Superfan stuff. You know, Pat Flynn gave a good presentation about Superfan. You use a little bit of digital stuff because you obviously went on my Facebook page, found a photo of me. And then I'd imagine you probably know a guy who owns a sock company. And you were like, and I don't even know how those socks ended up on my desk.
You want to know behind the scenes? The magician's not
behind the scenes stuff.
Magician's not supposed to tell this trick.
Okay, give me this one.
So anytime someone purchases something from us, it's $100 or more.
Okay.
It goes to our factory.
Okay.
And so we have virtual assistants, an army of them that go look up who it is. So
okay.
They then look at your LinkedIn and Facebook and whatever. They pick a picture. Then it goes through design. So if you want to order one, you can go to videosocks.com and it's $25 with free shipping, free design. Creates jobs in Portland for all the moms that we have there.
Oh.
That's almost a 7-figure business monthly now, doing socks with people's faces and pets with faces and all that. And then we have fulfillment there, and they also find your address and whatnot, and they send it out. So and they also wrote you, they had a handwritten note. So
that wasn't you?
Oh, it was probably written in bubbly letters from a woman, right?
Yeah, it was very nice handwriting.
But it was written by a real American in Portland. It was one of the moms that works in the factory.
That's good.
Right? And so she did that, but she also would personalize it because she's looking up who you are and something. So they're trying to send these messages as me. Of course, I had nothing to do with it. Because anytime a purchase comes through, then it's in the queue to be processed, right? So I know that ruins kind of the love.
A little bit of the
love,
feel like but that's a big nugget. No, that's a great big nugget.
But do that at scale. How can you do that as a figurehead for a line to be able to show all the love for all 400 plus people that work for you, all the customers you have, all the vets, all the people that you know in your network? It's not just for Christmas and birthdays and things like that, but just to say how grateful you are for them.
Sure.
Anyone
for
on your podcast?
Indigenous Day. So I mean that is today, right? Yeah. So I was I was thinking about it at scale because you're right, and I don't want to go too off topic as we're going to conclude here in just a sec. But you know, we talk about the customer value journey. You know, digital marketer Ryan Dice, you know, came up with some great steps, 8 steps. And, you know, step 4 is convert. And a lot of people get stuck there and they start over to step 1, which is going back to getting a consumer's attention. But step 5 is to excite the consumer. And then step 6 is ascend the consumer. 7 is advocate, and 8 is promote. But you were taking me up to advocate. I was like, okay, so I met Dennis Yu. I have some context about Dennis now. He's poured into me. He's given me some awesome nuggets in regards to digital strategy. And now we're preparing for the audit that we want you to do. You know, Sid, our CMO, just got back to Hawaii and we need to get this audit going. But, you know, for $25 and a card that you didn't even write, you kind of advocated me, bro. You kind of took me from like, all right, I'm excited about Dennis to now like, this dude. Yeah, that was cool because it stood out, man. It stood out from the normal email, which was, hey, Chris, thanks for spending time with me today. To like, yo, here's some really interesting socks with my face on it.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was a good nugget. All right, so we're going to get into that, Saulo. If you ever get something from me and you think, man, Chris really cares about me, know that I don't.
I'll forget the tears.
Know that I automated it. I don't care. Lauren, I don't care. You ever get something from me? It wasn't from me. I don't care. Dom, you got it?
Yeah.
I don't care. I now have a friend named Dennis who taught me how not to care about people.
Yeah, we hold machine. You know,
Yeah,
Mark
it's a
Twain
machine
said that the key to success is to be authentic. Fake that, and you got it made.
Wow. I don't know